He said, and told myself that I will not complain because of you. See what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, gangster dude. You know what I mean? And I was like, wow.
Okay, so the picture is like crystal clear.
Yeah.
The next step or question:
Mm-hmm.
How are you currently telling the story? Like everything that you just said.
Uh-huh.
Cause I follow you a little bit.
I've documented it in YouTube, Facebook.
So you have a YouTube right now?
Yes.
Okay.
YouTube, Facebook. You know what I mean? I got people that's been following me from the beginning. You know what I mean?
Okay.
When I sold everything to do this, you see what I'm saying? When I was walking from Belleville to Morton Taylor, Michigan Avenue, getting on the bus, taking that bus to Fairlane, getting on the Fairlane to Northland and 7 Mile, and that was my first job.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was
doing what you got to do to get out there.
broke,
Right.
begging for, give me $20 and I'll tattoo your whole body because I got to get home.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I was learning and going through the process, but it was tough at the same time.
How many clients would you say you have right now?
How many clients I have right now?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a good question.
Not sure.
Hundreds and hundreds.
So I know you probably
tattoo.
done
I'm talking about far as comebacks.
Exactly. Exactly.
Majority of the people I tattoo are my tattoo canvases forever.
Do you have like a database?
Nah, I learned that when we did that.
Nah,
I was already stealing. I got caught one time stealing the release forms because I was trying to keep their email.
right.
But they feel like that's stealing their customers.
Because that's actually.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm photocopying them and
Right.
making sure you know what I mean? And I got caught and got fired or just at a job for that.
Okay.
So I was learning at the same time, but I didn't even know. I was just doing it because I thought.
Right, you needed that information.
I thought I needed it.
In the event you need to
Again,
leave.
I don't know what's going on, but I just know I need to know who these people is to become relationships with them.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying? So if I don't know them, because they at one point I couldn't bring, like I say, they wouldn't let me get my number out, bro.
Right.
And I'm like, what is
Everybody
this?
got
You don't think they can find me?
Right.
They can email me, they can inbox me. What is it?
Right.
Y'all making it tough.
They can contact you if they want to contact
Come on, man. If they don't want to mess with me no more, they ain't gonna mess with me, right? So, but they feel like in them shops that's their customers.
Yeah, right. And which, to a degree, it is because they come through their doors.
That first time.
Right.
Now, if they call me the second time and didn't come up there looking for you that time, what does that mean to me? You know what I mean? I have people coming from Chicago, Clinton. I had a guy fly in from Cuba. That was he was born in Detroit, moved to Cuba, came here to get a tattoo by me and got back on the plane and left. Went home. I thought he was coming here to do something. Nah, he came here to get a tattoo and did. And that just blew my mind how much this Instagram. He met me off Instagram.
So what's your biggest platforms right now? Like where's the most people you have at?
I would say right now and probably Instagram. I have like 7,000 plus Instagram, and then I have the 5,000 limit on Facebook.
Right.
I got 2,000 fan pages on Facebook.
Okay.
And
so you got a personal and a fan page?
I have the Feel Good Tattoo page, and then I have.
Oh, good. Okay.
My Feel Good About Tattoos is the fan page,
okay.
And then I got my Philip Franklin, personal page.
So you got 3 pages or 2?
3.
You got 3 total.
Yeah, on Facebook.
Gotcha. One personal.
But I advertise
across the board. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. How was the YouTube doing?
Nah, I mean it's. I'm not gonna say it's the greatest. It could be better.
Yeah, I'm just.
But that's really me.
Right.
Jumping, I don't. Be jumping on it as much as I do.
Right, meaning like,
as much as I used to.
Subscribers on there, that people that engage with you or whatever. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's all I was wondering.
Mm-hmm. I have like I have an actual video of dudes came and shot video for me, and on there I got like my daughter playing basketball. You know what I mean?
Right. It's
me riding in the dark on Ecorse Road.
Okay.
Come out. Y'all think Detroit's scary.
Right.
Y'all don't hear this?
Right.
Crickets and stuff just growling and
giving people real life.
What's going on? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got another hour to ride after to get off the bus to get home to my
Okay.
babies. See what I'm saying? And then I got to do it again in the morning.
Right.
You know what I mean? I sold my truck to get this house that we in right now. So everything was, I had to sacrifice to get to this point.
Right.
Yeah.
So where is Me and Ink at?
Michigan Avenue and Wayne Road.
Michigan and Wayne.
And Wayne,
Okay.
yeah. I've been there now for 8 months since they opened. I kind of was helping them build while I was under construction and everything. I done put up walls and help floors and all that.
And you said the relationship isn't that great right now because of how your business
It's
has been.
jealousy and envy is involved when you're dealing with money, no matter who it
absolutely.
is. It's a natural reaction.
Absolutely.
When one person's doing better than the other, you want to know why.
Yep.
And I get it. They have sucked me basically dry already.
Right.
As far as my ideas, everything they're doing is because of me.
Right.
Do they want to admit that?
No. Sure. Not.
But everything I've done, hey, what is he? Hey, from my machines to this iPad to the everything.
So you
So,
basically implementing.
pioneer.
Yeah, you implementing all of your creative ideas.
Bro, I'm tired not getting. Well, I'm building for other people.
Yeah.
That's why I be trying to keep myself silent because people actually do steal everything I do.
Right.
Every shop I've been to are still making money off me
Right.
now. See what I'm saying? I'm not the greatest artist. I just have a different view of stuff. You know what I'm saying? People can kick it with me. You know what I mean? And it's just a big difference than hey, one attached. No.
Do you have a logo that you use?
Nah, I keep fighting with it. I didn't try 1,000
I know
of
it's
them.
the toughest thing when you're an artist and you're trying to do something.
You
creative.
even made me change it again because you're like, gotta be simple.
Yeah, something.
But you also gotta be catchy. See, I know what that is. I know what Nike is. I know what Adidas is. You know what I mean? I want to put a sticker up with my name, not no name.
Yeah.
Just put a sticker up and they be like, Phil was up here, bro. You know what I mean? But I'm fighting with it. I don't want the name. I don't want. That's easy. I want a real.
Right.
You know what I mean? I done did the stethoscope. I done did the stethoscope hooked to the tattoo machine.
Yeah. So you got to.
I even did a little logo right here on me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Playing around, it's a little doctor with a stethoscope
Right.
with dreads. You know what I'm saying?
Because you also got to think about that long-term plan.
I don't want to be tattooed.
mixing the therapy sessions into it and all that.
See, then I was thinking, Dr. Pad, RX.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's always. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I definitely want to involve that.
Right.
Yeah, because I really believe the life coaching type deal. Think I can be able to. I know how to zone into people. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And they be
Right.
like, "I've been knowing you forever." No, I
Right.
met you today. You know what I mean?
So from what it sounds like needs to happen, or what I suggest,
Mhm.
is really just taking everything that you have and prioritizing it based on what's most important to you,
Mhm.
and then what is going to be the best steps to get you to that final
Mhm.
goal.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, like, right now, obviously the tattoos is generating the money, so
Mhm.
that got to be priority number one at
Mhm.
the top.
That pay the bills.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Now, how do we streamline all these other things so that, because what you just told us
Mhm.
was like super interesting, right?
Mhm.
But you don't really have time to like tell every single person, every single post.
Exactly.
You don't got time to go into all those details.
Yeah.
So what
And
we
the attention span of these clowns
exactly,
is
it's-
like
yeah,
this.
It's super quick.
Yeah.
So we have to identify the primary platform that we're going to tell the story on, which
Mhm.
is probably Facebook and Instagram, from what it sounds like, from what you're saying.
Mhm.
But I really think what would be dope for you is if you connect with a story writer. And I know a couple of them. I can try to connect you.
Uh-huh.
But I think
That's crazy.
you should.
My mom told me I was gonna write a book since I've been 3.
I think this is more about the story than it is about anything.
Uh-huh.
And I think if you can somehow connect with a story writer, like somebody that's into copy editing and like enjoy that, I think all you have to do at that point is dictate into your phone or whatever the information is, give it to them, let them put it in a blog or some type of story form, and then that blog is on, say, Tumblr or on a website or somewhere where people that's really interested can go and read about, because I'm sure like the Cutter, like I'm sure that would get hundreds and thousands of people intrigued by that whole story.
I feel like the semicolon thing I was doing, I feel like I was the one that started it, but I let it go because I ain't about to fight nobody about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But at the same time, I was up at that campus and it was so much going on at that campus that I was like, wow. And they really was coming to me awesome. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have made it.
I think you should sit down and spend like a couple hours just writing down like maybe your top 10 or so stories like that you feel would be the most interesting to people if you sat down and had a conversation. Write those down, and then with each topic you write down, you're gonna find a picture that go with that topic, and then talk or jot down the information around that topic. And each one is going to be its own separate situation. If you do 10, that's probably enough content for the next 3 to 6 months.
She had surgery, removed her nipples. I put them back on.
Yeah,
you should have seen her.
Heavy.
You should have seen her, bro. You should have seen me. I'm walking out the room. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
you know if it's emotional to you, what it's going to do to other people.
Oakland Sheriff I just did. He wanted something to do with time. His father passed. I did a watch, time watch busting out his skin, time waits for no man. And the watch I did was the same exact watch that his dad had. And he was crying. And then he was like, you ain't gonna believe it, bro. He got home, he sent me the picture of the watch, and I'm like, whoa.
See, those are all little, like,
this is Oakland County, big look,
thinking about
big
how
dude.
he can turn each one of those into its own.
It's deep. It gets emotional. We be crying. I mean, I'll be right with them, though. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's deeper than me just tattooing people. You know what I mean? I'm really getting in these people's lives. See what I'm saying?
All right, so step one, we're gonna write down.
That's dope.
We're gonna write down 10 of your top. I mean, even if it's 20, you know, you get to write and you like, man, I got 15. Like 10 is not enough. Right? So you're gonna write up topics for your best experiences or what would make like the best stories, and then we're gonna gather the content that's gonna bring the story to life. So that means, you know, you got to get the pictures, you got to get the artwork, maybe a picture of the person before, a picture of it after, how you felt, what happened, all those kind of key pieces. Some put key pieces. Bring the story to life. And then after we identify the 10 stories, we get the content together for each key piece. Then we're going to figure out the best platform or medium to use to distribute that information. But each one, you're going to build an event and hype around each scenario.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's
basically,
like...
you know, we're doing episodes.
Exactly.
I've been contacted more than once. Spike TV contacted me before they did all this junk they doing. I've been contacted way before to put this out. You know what I mean? So this is even the reason I did it is because my art game wasn't where I wanted it to be. I don't want to be exposed into the world of art through a story, and then my garbage ass work gonna make me not get clients. You see what I'm saying? So I was on trying to build my craft up first,
you want to make sure
before the world be like, hey, because they nasty, and you know that. You know what I mean? So that I'm soft. That's hurt my feelings. So I don't want to. You know what I mean? So that would have been my hold up on even really going, because I stepped back. I want to get my artwork. You know what I mean? Because this is more important than my face.
Yeah, for sure.
I took my face off stuff. Excuse me. I took my face off stuff because at first it was Detroit.
Right.
Fresh. And then
you want to let the brand speak for.
I want my work to speak. Like who did this? They calling the people in the shop field, other people.
Straight.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You must be
sorry,
fair.
I know I'm the cameraman, but I can't do this. I can't just take. A lot of the stuff that it sounds like you're saying, man, and this gonna sound crazy, but it's a natural feel, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And the play off your name and how natural it sounds like you
Mm-hmm.
is.
Like he was born specifically for that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so like if it's a new symbol that represents, you know, how recycling came out, it was like, ooh, it's the 3 arrows going in a circle. Now
Right.
we identify with that.
Right.
But if we can pick something that identifies a natural feel, I mean, you kind of almost had me at an idea. You did something with your hand. It's something about a hand and a print. And I don't know if it's 5 field directions or each hand represents something. I know we're trying to
That's
stay
dope.
away from like a needle.
Yeah.
That's this is an ink pen.
Right.
This one's a tattoo needle.
Right.
This one's a I don't know. I'm just pitching. I'm sitting here over here.
I actually got a drawing like that. It's a Swiss Army knife, but the Swiss Army knife has the palette, the brush, the pencil, the tattoo machine. You know what I mean? All
And that's
in there.
interesting because
Yeah.
the Swiss Army knife has the cross sign, which is medical, medic.
Mhm,
So I don't know. I mean, I'm listening to you. You know, I'm sitting here like, does he
I'm
go
a
get
believer
license? Does
in
he
divine
go-
order.
Yeah.
I'm a believer that everything happens for. I've been drawn all my life, man. You know what I'm saying? I never knew that. When I went and sat down in jail, and I was doing Christmas cards, birthday cards. One of the sergeants came up and said, "Hey, can you draw Porky Pig on a Harley?"
Right.
I'm like, "Yeah."
Just whipped it up real quick.
He went and got that airbrushed on his bike. After that, I got a job in the kitchen. I'm getting, you know what I mean? I'm getting special privileges now. You see what I'm saying? Because of my art.
Yeah.
Not even thinking. I'm drawing stuff for people. They giving me 2 items, 2 bags of chips, 2 envelopes, 2, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're taking it and getting it tattooed. I wasn't no tattoo artist at that time.
Right.
I ain't know about no tattoos. I'm drawing it, but they're getting it actually tattooed.
They taking the art
See,
and
so-
taking it to a tattoo.
And it didn't, I went to get a tattoo by the dude that taught me. Went to go get a tattoo, covered up. He took a break. I was bored. He came in like, motherfucker, you know how to draw?
Right.
I've been tattooing ever since. It wasn't that I was looking for it. I didn't know this was a job for black folks. None of that. You know what I mean?
Right.
He was like, bro, he kind of deboed me. Yeah, you stupid. I was street.
Right.
You stupid risking your freedom, bro, every day, and you got a talent.
Right.
You around here talking about you want to change, but you sitting here drawing, bro.
Right.
That's the change. I'm like, man, I don't want to do that old punk
Right.
ass shit.
But everybody can't do it.
Fuck that. You know what I mean? And then I had money, so that wasn't an issue.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it changed my life completely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got something my kids actually can go to school and say, Daddy, my daddy, look at my daddy's shirt. This is my shirt I designed, by the way. My daddy. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's dope to me. They
Right.
got something to go
No, it
and
is.
be like, wow. You
It
know what I
is.
mean?
Yeah.
I tattoo teachers, principals in school, all of them, my friends to this day. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. And so it's more, like I say, it's more than just
Yeah.
I'm out here
now
drawing
it's
on
about
people.
It's just about adding that extra component to take it to where you're trying to take it
Yeah.
to. Basically.
My first card, I was holding the world. My motto was, the world is my canvas. This is my first card.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing little hearts and butterflies and names.
Right.
I ain't really have no work out here, but that was my goal,
Right.
to tattoo the world. See what I'm saying? I got, my tattoos are in the world. You know what I mean? I got South Africa, Cuba. I mean, literally, my tattoos are
Right.
around this boy. So it's
Right.
it's just like
And the
coming
tattoo is
together.
something that never leaves your body,
It's
which
forever.
which makes it
It's forever.
even deeper.
So this is where it makes me feel like, what the hell? This every time I do it, you know what I mean? You let me draw on you,
Right.
my shit,
Right.
forever,
Permanent.
and you just paid me to do that?
Right.
What? You paid me to put my art on you forever,
Right.
and walk around and say, that's my business card
Right.
everywhere. See what I'm saying? Wow. And you
Right.
just paid me and tipped me and excited
Right.
that I just hurt you. But you would, like I say, they say, I don't know what's wrong with his needle, girl. I don't know what he be doing, but
Right.
this shit tickle.
Right.
This shit, it's always something different.
Right.
You know what I mean? Of course, it's not painless, no, but the word play,
Yeah.
mental.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I call it mind fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm good at it.
Right.
I've always been way before this.
Right.
I've been this dude right here. I've been rocking the sweatshirts with the airbrush with Dr. Phil on it since, you know what I mean?
Right.
The beginning, you know what I mean? So everything I did though, it was adapted to what I was doing, you know what I mean? And this just, like you say, it fell into play. my word play with it, fell into play. It's like,
Oh, makes sense.
yeah, I didn't do this almost for no effort.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to put in effort and just see what it do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I mean, like
When it comes to the branding part of it.
exactly,
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I've been this dude. You know what I mean?
Right.
I seen my mama. I thought my daddy drew it, but it was my mama that actually drew it. It said, Dr. Phil loves cup. Dr. Phil Good loves cup.
Mm-hmm.
That's my daddy. That's my name.
Right.
I guess I'm Dr. Phil too. This in 3rd grade. And I was going around, you know what I mean?
Right.
I had a James Brown. I thought I was Dr. Phil. Period. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just, and again, I want my son to do the same thing.
No,
You know what I mean?
it's
My dad has his own business. This is not, you know what I mean, by mistake. That's what I wanted to go for it. You know what I mean? I worked every job, from fast food to security to, you know what I mean?
Right.
Factory to everything.
Right.
I ain't like it. You know what I mean? I don't like it. I done finally found something that I actually geek to go to work.
Right.
Geek to help people.
Something you're passionate
Geek
about.
about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that makes it not work.
Yep. So I mean, it's like I said, it's your whole overall story is like it's everybody's story to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
The part where the story changes is whether they take that passion and turn it into something that supports them, something that they build to the point to where they can pass it off to their kids, whether you turn it into a brand where you can create hats and shirts and stuff that other people want to wear and rock your brand or whatever. So that's really what we got to do, or what you have to do. And then, obviously we're here to help. But I think a great starting point is figuring out the stories that make sense, because on social, the number one connector is a story. Like, and
Tears.
yeah, exactly.
Emojis.
Anything that's nonverbal, and like people could
see
emotionally
me,
connect
see me,
to.
because people don't read. How about that?
Yeah.
I can put, I'm doing $50 tattoos today.
Right.
People will inbox me, how much is the tattoo today?
Yeah,
See what I'm saying?
sure.
So, and then I got to stop, because at first I was, motherfucker.
Right.
I like, they are $50. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, for sure.
And because I was burnt.
Just give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I'll leave them. Right,
just
wipe
say,
it off and
yeah,
keep it
just
moving.
keep it moving.
Yeah,
But,
I'm learning.
So the 10 things, and then once people, because conversion is usually a big issue for everybody. And conversion just means, how do we take this excitement that we just created online, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and turn those into real sales, where it's people actually coming through and getting the tattoo.
Right.
So we're gonna create the excitement and the buzz with the stories or whatnot, and then you don't have a website, right?
No.
Okay.
I got frustrated with that also.
Yeah.
Dominions and Diamond and I was lost.
Okay.
Computerized, I was lost. I had somebody doing it for me. I did a tattoo for them. They kind of ran off and it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth.
So you got to look into Wix.
I think I wrote all that down.
Yeah, so Wix
when we
is
was at the
at the
thing.
hookup.
Yes, sir.
Wix is so user friendly. All you need is a great picture. So you find your best picture. You gonna work on getting the logo. All right. So and for the time being, you can just use whatever you have. So your best picture, add a logo, and then you're gonna add a blog to it. The blog is gonna be these 10 topics that you come up with. You already, so you got it. Right. So that's going to be step 2. So step 1 is the 10 topics. Step 2 is to get this website with the blog. The key information or the key things you need is the picture, the blog, contact me form. Those 3 things. You don't need nothing else on the website. And then obviously you need to get like a domain name.
Yeah.
So inside of
That's what I think. That was the when I went dead. That domain name. Some people trying to charge me $500.
No. So it could be if someone owns it already.
Yeah.
But you gotta just play with the name
Okay.
to find something that's
Gotcha.
available.
Gotcha.
You should pay $12, $13, $14
Yeah,
at the
bro,
most.
I'm straight.
All right, so right, no,
I wasn't ready for it.
No,
yet.
ain't nobody paying that much.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for
This
it at
whole
the time.
everything
but-
I'm telling you right now shouldn't cost you no more than $50.
Okay.
So domain, Wix needs to provide you with hosting. So you got domain that's gonna cost you like $12, $13. monthly hosting is like $12 to $15. You don't necessarily have to have it. You can do a free hosting, but if you do the hosting, it takes Wix's advertisement off of it, so it just looks more professional. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna send this. I'm gonna put this together and send it over to you, just like a recap of what we did.
Okay. Perfect.
So the write-ups, Wix, within Wix, you got to get a domain name, create the hosting. On Wix, on the website, you only need a dope picture, logo, blog,
and
contact form. That's it. All right. So now we're gonna get these 10 things. You figure out the platform that you want to drive your business